Hi guys, and welcome once again back here to my channel. It has been so long. Well, it feels like it. The last time I've updated a video on a DIY for you guys. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Josie, and I basically just give you guys step-by-step DIYs for any of your party creations of any theme. If you haven't done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys can know when I upload another awesome video. As you guys see by the title, today we are going to be working on a centerpiece of a Mickey Mouse. And this is how the finished result is gonna look. We have the name and we have Dear Old Mickey. And I know I've done one before, and it's the centerpiece for the baby Mickey, but this one's gonna be for the red regular Mickey Mouse. So as you guys know, I will be putting a link below on where you guys could buy all the materials to make it yourself, or where you guys could already buy the completed centerpiece. That's my Etsy shop, and I'll link it down below in the description box. So the first thing we're gonna do is take the box, which is normally this color, and we're going to go ahead and paint it. And we're gonna paint it with a sponge brush, and the color I used is red. I get all my colors from Walmart, and usually they have them on sale for $2.50, guys. Sometimes as low as $1 if you're lucky enough. And when that happens, I go ahead and stock up. So after you paint it, it looks something like this. And you let it dry, and it's gonna take a couple of coats, maybe about, I'm gonna say 2, 3 to get the red that you want. So after you do this, you're gonna go ahead and put the styrofoam box inside of here. What I do is I usually get a big, it's a big styrofoam block, I guess you could call it. And as well, I get that at Walmart, and I just cut them into little squares. And when you cut them into little squares, you put glue at the bottom of the square, and then you go ahead and put it down. So what you do is you get the block. Do you hear that, guys? And you're going to put it inside. Do not put too much pressure on it. Just lightly put it down, push it down, and hold it for a couple of seconds, and you should get something like that. Okay, that's what you guys want. And you do this right after you paint, so it could dry and it could catch onto the styrofoam. Next, I'm gonna use yellow ribbon, and this is 5/8 ribbon. And then we're going to glue it around the middle. Okay, and you guys, when I do this, you guys know that I get it off a spool. I measure how big it's going to be. I cut, and then I just use this as my guide. So I'll get my spool, and then I just use it as my guide, and I cut it. I really don't have a measurement for this, guys, but I always keep on promising you guys that one day I'm going to give you actual measurements for this. So after I do that, I'm going to put hot glue right there in the middle. And I eyeball that, and we're gonna go ahead and stick it on. You only need it on those two sides, because you're gonna tug it a little bit and kind of eyeball where the middle is, so it could end up being right there. When you get to that part, guys, then you get a little bit of hot glue, you put it on the edge, and you just do one of those. Easy, right? So you get this. It's all around. You go ahead and take one of these. These two I'm going to sell on my Etsy shop, so you guys don't have to, cut them and do them together. Put them together in your publisher. But I did this. I just went ahead and Googled an image of a silhouette of the Mickey Mouse head, and then I inserted the name. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to glue it right there in the middle where that seam is at, so you can't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, like so, and then just glue it right there in the middle. So it looks like that. How cute is that? So now we're gonna go ahead and put Mr. Mickey Mouse. These two guys, I don't measure. You guys know that I get my dowel and I just kind of eyeball how high I want it and go ahead and stick it. So since I already have this one done, I kind of just go off this as my template. So kind of eyeball it again, see where it's at. I put my finger right there where it's going to end. And then I put the glue right there on the stick, straight. I get Mickey Mouse and I just place down and give it one of these. And that's how it looks. So you guys know that I always suggest to put hot glue at the bottom of the stick when you're going to stab it in the styrofoam, just in case people pick it up, you know, by the Mickey Mouse part, it doesn't come out. And it, you know, it does one of this, and they're very sturdy. Is that a word? Sturdy, very sturdy. Sorry guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put hot glue at the bottom, and then I'm just gonna right there in the middle, like so, guys. And then you just let that set for a while so it can really glue on and catch. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna get my tissue paper. I decided to do red and yellow for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. These are big sizes that I usually, you know, the normal I do. So I'm gonna fold them one more time and give it another cut, like so. And I'm gonna do the same for the yellow. Make sure I get the middle part of it before I make a mess. Like so. So now that I'm ready to put the tissue, you guys know it's 2 tissues stacked over each other's, like so. And then you pinch the middle and do one of this. You're gonna hot glue right there on the edge, because when you do that, the hot glue part, you're gonna stick to the edge of the box. And then you're just gonna go all around with the pattern. So it's gonna be 2 yellows, 2 reds, 2 yellows, 2 reds, until it's completed through the other side. And if you guys are new to this channel, I always like to finish and see where you know, where you're gonna need a little bit more tissue. Sometimes it just looks perfect the way it is, and sometimes you do need to add an extra set of color to hide the styrofoam, so you don't see the styrofoam. So you're just gonna do that, and it's just gluing them to the edge, guys, of the box. I am gonna have the kits as well, so you guys could do these on your own. When I sell the kits on my Etsy shop, it's usually the box, the dowel, the stick, and the images. You guys will have to buy the painted, the tissue paper, and the ribbon that goes around the box, if you guys, you know, want to put the ribbon. And they're fairly cheap too, guys. So if you're in a really strict budget, these kits are awesome, and I'll link that below too. So we're almost done. And make sure that your last color, see, it ended up with yellow. So I'm gonna make some room so I can stick in a red there, so I could continue with the pattern that I want. Go ahead and do that. You guys hear the noise of the tissue paper? And there it is, guys. So I'm looking around, it looks good. You know, it's all filled up. And I'm gonna put these on the side, and there you guys have it. Your Mickey Mouse inspired centerpiece with your child's name in the bottom. Now you could get even more creative and add 2 buttons in the back so they could look like his bottom of his shorts, like this one. Or, you know, cut out with a hole puncher the circles with white stock paper, cardstock paper, and just put them in the back. I mean, get creative. If you guys want to add his little hands on the side, you guys could do that. This is just an example of what you do if you're having a party and the theme is Mr. Mickey Mouse. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, bye guys.